Breaking news. My diaspora family. The UK's good character rule for citizenship just got a makeover. And if you're applying in 2025, you don't want to be caught napping like a toddler at a wedding. My name is Chris, and today we're decoding everything you need to know. Let's get into it. Alright people, gather round the virtual water cooler because things just got real. Remember, that good character test for UK citizenship. Yes, the one that used to make you sweat a little. Well, now it's about to make you sweat enough to fill a whole kettle for your afternoon tea. Why? Because the Home Office just threw us a curveball, people. They're extending the look-back period from a casual 2 years to a full-on 5 years. Think about it. Applying in 2024, they'd squint at your record back to 2022. But now, in 2025, they're going full Sherlock Holmes, dusting off your past all the way back to 2020. That time you accidentally walked out of the shop with a pack of gum. It's noted. That spicy tweet storm you unleashed after England lost in the World Cup? Oh, they remember. And it gets worse. Remember Uncle Joe, who swears he's the safest driver this side of the Thames? Well, Uncle Joe got a speeding ticket back in 2021. He thought it was no big deal, a minor infraction. But guess what? The Home Office is cracking down on those minor offences. This ain't a joke, people. We're talking about your future in the UK, your chance to finally say cheerio to visa applications and hello to a British passport. This new rule change is a game changer, and if you're not careful, it'll change your game right out of the UK. So listen up, because in the next few minutes, we're going to break down exactly what this means for you, what pitfalls to avoid, and how to make sure your application sails through smoother than a double-decker bus on a freshly paved road. Stay with me, people. This is important. So, we've established that Big Brother is watching, and they've got 5 years worth of episodes to binge on. Now, let's talk about the common traps people fall into, shall we? Let's call these citizenship fails. And trust me, you don't want to be the star of this show. Meet Chidi. Chidi's a good guy, right? Heart of gold, loves a good cuppa. But Chidi's got a problem. He thinks little white lies don't matter.
Oh, it's just a little fib on the application, Chidi tells himself. They'll never know.
Wrong. Chidi, my friend, the Home Office is playing a whole new game now. They're sharing data like it's free Wi-Fi at a football match. We're talking HMRC, DVLA, even your local council. They're all in cahoots. That means that small lie about your income or that unpaid parking ticket is going to come back to bite you harder than a seagull after a dropped chip. And speaking of bites, let's talk about social media, shall we? Look, I get it. Life in the UK isn't always sunshine and roses. Sometimes you just got to vent about the weather, the queues, the fact that you can never find a decent bagel. But here's the thing. If your online presence looks like a grumpy Yelp review, the Home Office might start questioning your integration. Are you really embracing British culture if you're constantly complaining about it online? You, my friend, need to keep those rants offline, preferably shared over a nice cuppa with a friend who will nod sympathetically. Remember, the name of the game is good character. And while nobody's perfect, except maybe Idris Elba, but that's a debate for another day, you've got to at least appear like you're trying. So ditch the little lies, put on a happy face online, and for goodness sake, learn to love lukewarm beer. It's practically a citizenship requirement at this point. Don't panic. Your 2025 Citizenship Survival Guide is here. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Chris, you've officially scared the crumpets out of me. But before you start drafting your apology letter to the king, take a deep breath and put down the digestive biscuits. It's not time to panic. It's time to prepare. Think of it like this. You're Beyonce, and getting your citizenship is your headlining gig at Glastonbury. You wouldn't just show up hoping for the best, would you? No. You'd prepare like your life depended on it. Step 1. Audit your past 5 years just like Beyoncé prepping for Coachella. And I'm talking a deep dive, people. Unearth those parking fines, dig up old court letters, even that community service you did for accidentally stealing a traffic cone after one too many pints. Remember, honesty is your best friend here. Step 2. Time for a social media detox. Remember all those rants I talked about? Delete them. Privatize them. Heck, if you're feeling really ambitious, replace them with pictures of you enjoying a cream tea with the king. Disclaimer. Please don't actually try to have tea with the king. I'm not sure he's on Instagram. Step 3. Lawyer up. Buttercup. I know lawyers are expensive, but you know what's even more expensive? A rejected citizenship application. A good immigration lawyer is worth their weight in PG tips, trust me. They'll help you navigate the system, make sure your application is airtight, and maybe even throw in a free biscuit with your consultation. Pro tip. When it comes to your application, honesty really is the best policy. Declare everything, even if you think it's insignificant. The last thing you want is for the Home Office to think you're hiding something. Remember, they've got 5 years of your life to scrutinize. They'll find it. And finally, once you've got all the paperwork sorted, it's time to work on your Britishness. Practice your queuing skills, learn the subtle art of complaining about the weather, and for the love of all that is holy, master the art of talking about the weather. Because in Britain, even the sunshine needs an umbrella. PSA, if you've ever jaywalked in London, run to confess before 2025. But seriously, folks, stay calm, stay honest, and maybe buy a raincoat. British weather's no joke. So there you have it, your 2025 survival guide. If this helped, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our diaspora life hacks. Drop a comment. What's your biggest citizenship fear? Let's chat. Until next time. Keep shining, and remember, even the rainbows here need a sweater. Bye.